King Street, the Unite petition, states workers being paid redundant one way or another. Still here, they've been here a few weeks now. We'll speak to them in a few seconds. See what they have to say, see how it's going. Gotcha.
Hello, I'm Miguel de Freitas and I'm a caretaker for TTS/Andium Homes.
Or infrastructure, as they're still not using the name themselves, so I don't know what we're supposed to do. How's it going? The petition's still rolling on?
Yes, slowly but surely today, but I reckon we've got at least about 150 signatures today, and people are positive, and it's been great, you know.
Have you tried any other places, any other little shopping centres?
No, we haven't. For some reason, this is the only place where we can get a permit for now, but we were talking about going to different parish halls and doing road shows.
Who issues you a permit? Just so the public know, who issues you a permit?
It's the town hall. Yeah, it's the town hall,
so
and the union apply.
So last time, all these things have to be applied for, and you have to get it all regularised.
Yes.
The last time I came here, it was absolutely peeing down with rain.
Yes, every time so far.
And we made a silly comment about would they all be going off to play golf, the state's members and so on. Since then, there's been this ridiculous thing come up about £13,000 for little golf jollies.
Yes.
For states workers. Now, that isn't the sort of category of states worker you're in, is it? You don't get state publicly funded jollies to South Africa, do you?
No, I don't. I earn £350 a week, most of which goes straight back to the people who employ me for my housing, and the rest goes straight back into Jersey economy every single week. And yeah, another 10,000 on top of that 13 that they spent, and they could have a caretaker for a year.
When those sort of stories, those scandals, absolutely dreadful scandals come up about total wastage of money, how do you think that affects you? Does the public think, oh, you're all in the same lot, you're all civil servants, you're all states employees, you're all on the take? Is that what they think?
No, it's not. In my opinion, the people that we've talked to, they know very well what we do. We're well known. I've done it for 22 years, well known on the estate. They know how hard we work, and they know that we're at the very bottom of the earning scale. So yeah, if the states need to save money, what they need to do is look further up. Who's earning the big money? Where's it being wasted? And all of those kind of things, because there's a lot of waste of money, but it's not at this end of the scale, and this is not where the cuts should be. If there is any cuts, you know, they need to look at more efficiency savings further up the scale, you know.
What the state's employees that you're concerned with, the ones who are being made redundant now, are they all members of Unite or different unions?
Mostly members of Unite. Right. Some are not in the union at all because it's not a closed shop. But yeah, mostly they're in Unite, you know.
Right. And there's a ballot coming up.
Yes, on Monday.
Possible strike action pending.
Yes. I mean, I'm not sure how that will pan out because obviously people live week for week, and losing one day's pay, it's you know, it's going to put people straight into debt, and they can't afford to. I know there's other action leading up to strike action. It's really, we want to be there working and serving the public.
How can you let the public know what will happen if their bins aren't emptied, the corridors aren't cleaned and all the rest of it? How can you let them know about that without actually going on strike? There's no way you can do it, is there?
Through people like yourself, citizens media, through blogging, and really on the internet and through media. It's better to do it that way, you know, and keep the public on side, and you know, keep working and doing what we do.
I mean, we're being passed now by lots of public going past. Lots of them will have seen this petition. Many of them won't have signed it. They don't think it applies to them, do they? They don't think what's that got to do with me?
Unfortunately, like so many things in life, you don't know what you've lost till it's gone. And I think this is one of these situations where afterwards people are going to realise, well, I haven't seen this cleaner, I'm quite well known because of my Rastafarian hat and things, and on the estates for so long, and suddenly they're going to, oh, where's so-and-so, why they're not and then they're going to realise, and yeah, I mean, there is still people that we chat to, oh, we didn't know you were going to lose your jobs, you know, and so, yeah.
It's a bit vague. They're obviously going to privatise your jobs, all these jobs. Has anybody got any idea how they're going to actually change over from you lot to another lot? How are they going to do it? Because you suddenly find yourself, you've only got a route with 3 people on it, and only be 1 person left. How do you carry on?
Exactly. I don't think they have thought about it. I think it was a knee-jerk decision, and that ultimately they haven't worked out the logistics of it all, and it's going to be an absolute nightmare for them. It's going to be a mess.
Are they going to find themselves some months down the line when not enough people have gone taking voluntary? They're going to have to make them forcibly redundant in order to give their jobs to somebody in the private sector. Is that what's going to happen?
Exactly, that's exactly what's going to happen. You know, unless somehow there's a change of heart, that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to be made redundant. I'm not leaving voluntarily. I've done 22 years, worked very hard, including my colleagues as well, really hard. I used to clean properties for the housing. You know, I've worked in the old days when we had big estates and you worked so hard, and it feels like a kick in the teeth 22 years later to suddenly be told, sorry, bye.
I mean, they're talking about people in your jobs, you better apply for the private firms, but of course you don't know who the private firms are yet, do you? Nobody knows. Nobody
knows who's doing it. It strikes me that the private firms, even if they do offer you work, the wages are so much lower that you'd end up having to have some form of income support anyway, so it's a false economy. Why do that when I'm paying my way now, paying tax, paying pension, paying social security, all the rest of my money back into the economy? I think most of my work colleagues are the same. Why take that away? It's ridiculous.
There's so many scandals coming out of the States at the moment. Do you think perhaps the public are losing sight of the dispute? Because obviously it will affect them, but they just don't see the significance of it, do they?
Yeah, it's. I think chatting to the public, they're angry about a lot of issues in Jersey, and this is just another one where they realise that we've got one bad government that doesn't seem to care about the people. Whether you're a pensioner, whether you're a state's worker, so many things. It seems to me like a government that's lost its love for the people, and that they only care about so-called money, and they try to take out the humanity out of it. We see old people on a weekly basis that we help either carry their shopping up. If something's wrong, we help tell the authorities, and they put their trust in you. And we've had that for years, and I think if you take that away, it's a dangerous business.
It is, it's tragic. Thanks very much.
Thank you.